What's up? ID1 here, and today I'm gonna show you what does average trip to work in Moscow look like. I'm gonna use public transport and walk, and this trip takes me roughly about hour and a half. This time is what I need to go from the edge of Moscow to the city center. Well, not exactly, but approximately. This is a special device where you pay for your ride. Just tap the card, and you see here that it's valid till 23rd of November. The average cost per ride is 50 cents, and this card is called Troika. You can ride on it on the buses, metro system, underground system, or subway, and trams. Yeah. These are not just ordinary seat covers. They have buildings, pictures on them, famous Moscow buildings. This is a Kremlin, this is a skyscraper in Moscow city, and this is a TV tower, Ostankino. So it's pretty interesting seats. There is a surveillance in Moscow buses and trams. So Moscow citizens are also vloggers, although they don't know about it. All windows are tinted, so if it's a very bright sun, you won't get too sweaty in the bus. Free Wi-Fi net. In every public transport there is a free Wi-Fi. It's called MT free. Although you have to watch a lot of advertisements, 3 or 4 advertisements to connect to Wi-Fi, but you do it for free. If you don't like the advertisement, you can pay $5, and there will be no advertisement in the internet. $5 per month.
Oh, look, a 30-year-old tram.
Half of the trams in Moscow are like that old. I think that tram is even 40 or 50 years old. Yeah. You should push this button if you want the bus to stop on a bus stop, and this button if you want to open the door. These are the bus stops, and as you can see there is a sign there which has a schedule of every bus that pass by, and there is a time which you have to wait for each bus. And there is the entrance into the subway system, so it's very convenient. Here's the bus itself. These are car-sharing cars that you can rent for a minute via app. I will do the video about these cars later. We also have small buses like that. They all have the same price, and this is the number of buses of the bus.
And by the way, that's a modern tram. It has air conditioning and even USB charger there.
Although these trams are only in Moscow and St. Petersburg, other cities don't have them. By the way, in Moscow we have not only normal buses with internal combustion engines which drives on the petrol, we also have fully electric buses. Yeah, it's like Tesla buses. We have I think 30 or 40 of them, and that's pretty cool. They look almost the same as ordinary, except for it's written Electrobus on it. Here you can buy a ticket if you don't have one. these red squares have evacuating trolls if something goes wrong. Yeah. So they actually drive on a railroad.
The next station is Sevastopolsk.
I've already done a video about Moscow subway system, and check it out. The links are in the description. Going out of the subway. Big wooden doors.
Oh no, my tram! Oh no! Super speed!
The picture was probably very shaky. I'm sorry for that. By the way, this tram has a stop right in the middle of the road, so you can see here drives the car, and they're gonna also drive not behind the tram but on the left side as well.
So we need to be to be cautious.
Yes, all Moscow public transport is now blue. Before it was white green, but now it's blue one. And I don't know why, but most of the tram drivers, or half of tram drivers, are women.
That's pretty cool.
And this yellow sign on the road says that the cars cannot stop here. And here the most of our bus stops or tram stops, they don't have any that fancy electronic schedule as I showed you before.
But at least they have the roof, right? Yeah.
Ha! So I'm almost at my work, and the whole trip took me roughly an hour and 15 minutes, from which I spent half an hour in the underground system. By the way, you can use a free Wi-Fi there as well, so you have internet access all the time. Oh my god, that's awesome! Although when there's a lot of people, it's a very slow internet, but still.